We're looking at losing an entire ecosystem by the middle of the century. That's extremely dire and sad. There's something called a warm blob in the Pacific Ocean right now, and it's gotten temperatures around the Hawaiian Islands and around the region much warmer than usual. And so we're seeing that with the bleaching of our reef systems. The health of coral reefs is very important for the state of Hawaii and for communities in Hawaii for a lot of different reasons. They are a huge and important base ecosystem, so they produce a lot of goods and services for the people who live here and provide a functioning ecosystem in the ocean. There are also countless kinds of ecological benefits from coral reefs, like the fish. People do a lot of fishing, and if reefs collapse, the fish go with them. A lot of time the corals become covered with an algae, and then it's just this gooey algae ecosystem left over after they've died, and there aren't fish there. One of our main economic drivers for the state is tourism, and what people want when they come here are beaches and healthy oceans and healthy reefs. So anything that impacts that is going to impact our tourism as well, which is a huge sector of the economy where residents work and have their livings, and it also keeps the state going. On the screen here, this was a figure that we did in the chapter, and so it shows all of the Hawaiian Islands, the Northwest Hawaiian Islands, and then all the other U.S. affiliated islands that were in the report. And what this shows is under a kind of business as usual greenhouse gas emissions, reefs are projected to bleach on an annual basis by about 2040. So that gives us very little time to address their resilience. Researchers at the university and researchers with the state are looking at now are methods of restoring the coral reefs. Over at Coconut Island, the UH Institute for Marine Biology is having a 2-day workshop about both monitoring the extent of the coral bleaching currently in Hawaii, and then the second day is management and things we can do to address those reef die-offs and that bleaching. I'm looking at some of the coral outplanting, looking at finding resilient populations, finding how to breed them in captivity in a lab, and then go and put them places to help build it out more. There are ways to increase the resilience of the system as a whole. Some of those are through very progressive environmental policies and protection, and realizing that you can make a difference in the health of some of these corals by cutting down on your sunscreen use or using reef-safe sunscreens, wearing rash guards instead, not stepping on them, and even just looking and observing where you see things happening that are changing and reporting those to the Department of Aquatic Resources or NOAA. When you see things happening, just report them, and that helps get more eyes on the ground to monitor.